Sagittarius, how are you? Welcome to the channel and to this reading, Sagittarius. We are going to begin this channeling with a guiding message from the angels to see how you are and your entire energy. What the sign is that they are sending you for these available energies that accompany you for these next few hours and next few days. Well, who is with you is none other than your guardian angel, so you should feel protected at this moment. Especially if you have gone through a situation where you have thought that this guardian angel no longer accompanied you or did not support you. You have always had your guardian angel by your side. They have always been connected to you in some way, and to all of us, for that matter. At this moment, your guardian angel is closer to you than ever because it feels that you need it. This guide angel has known you forever. It loves you and accepts you completely before you arrived on this earth, before you chose to come to this earth and live this life. At this very moment, he is reaching out to hold you close, and if you are feeling completely overwhelmed by everything right now, you must remember that he is standing faithfully right beside you, ready to offer you all of the comfort and support that you truly deserve today. You never walk the path of life alone. They are always accompanying you to eliminate from your path any obstacle or dense energy. It is telling me that you have the support and the company at your disposal. So simply feel protected and feel accompanied and connect with this guardian angel, because he also asks for a connection through your willingness to receive help, in the sense that if you truly want that support, you must. Well, using your own free will, of course. Allow this angel to assist you. And you can communicate with it openly, telling it how you feel in moments that you need guidance and help, but also in moments that you feel good, because it will also be a participant in your happiness, without a doubt. Let's see what the angels tell us now to start this reading. I remind you that these readings are always general. If you need to address your specific case to have a personal consultation with me, you can do so by scheduling this consultation through the website. You always see the address here in the video, and you also have a pinned comment on your sign that takes you directly to the page. The Three of Cups, the Page of Pentacles card, and the Eight of Wands card. Sagittarius, prepare yourself, because you are going to be receiving very favorable situations, events, and occurrences that are going to lead you to an instance of happiness or celebration. Be that as it may, if at this moment you feel precisely that you are not receiving this compensation or this benefit, you must prepare yourself. You must be ready. You must be prompt. You must be attentive, because the possibility of receiving very good news arises, because I feel like several pieces of news are rushing in at full speed. I mean, very quickly. They are activating very favorable circumstances for you. You are receiving favorable news regarding money matters, but it could also be news concerning a desire to achieve something. This is all happening at top speed, creating the perfect opening for you to finally reach those goals you have been working toward. And that achieving something can be something material, something tangible, but it can also be something about a person or about a situation. A new scope unfolds before you so that you can get ready, well, to achieve that which you desire. There are no obstacles at this moment, so everything is arranged for the events that you need, that you are demanding, to rush upon you. Numerous situations and things will be happening in these next few days, so that you pay all your attention to them and take it as a sign, right? As if that guardian angel is accompanying you and is also working so that this happens. So have faith and have confidence that it is so. What is going to happen aligns with what you are desiring. In fact, that is going to happen, which you are going to take as something incredible, will be worthy of celebration. That celebration can come crowned with something that you finish at the work level or also at the study level. It may be that they are giving you some recognition, or it may be that that news comes accompanied by something that nourishes your soul and your spirit. You are in a situation, Sagittarius, where you are going to be experiencing much happiness for what you are achieving, and there will be people who will be wishing to celebrate with you what you achieve. So if you are waiting for news of this situation to will feel calmer, and furthermore this news merits a celebration, they are also telling you to prepare for that. Let's see what else they tell us. Well, the Lover's card, the Queen of Swords card, and the Magician card. How intense. The Magician tells you that this purpose that you have, that mission, that which you want to concretize, that work you have in hand, is about to give you a result, but you can also create it. You can create the event, you can create the success, you can create the solution, you can create the resource, because everything is so perfectly orchestrated so that it is given to you, that it is incredible, right? Because the magic is in you. Magician card appears when the person is ready and prepared for whatever, to obtain whatever, to use what they already have, but also to be capable of receiving what comes with that attention that the Eight of Wands is asking of you, because you can be surprised. Perhaps out of nowhere, many things arise that you are not even imagining. And that is why they ask you precisely to be alert, to be there expectant so as not to lose any detail. Also, the Magician is a very particular card in the sense in your reading, in the sense that it is announcing to us that yes or yes, that which you need to be realized is realized. And it's not just happening, it's ending with a huge success. So I think this is the beginning of you starting to, or rather the sign, the omen, the augury, that you need to start feeling good now because the possibilities in the material world, especially since the Page of Pentacles card is there, are beginning to open up for you. And above all, you also have the ability to shape something that may have been forming since the Page of Pentacles, because Pages of Pentacles are beginnings. Pages are beginnings. So if you have at this moment the lack of an X resource to initiate something that for you could be a very longed for, very desired project, the possibility of having it is reaching you. You have everything at your disposal to do it. You have everything. You have the emotion, you have the energy, you have the eagerness, you have the resources. And if you don't have them, they will arrive because there is some good news that brings it. And it also appears to tell us that you are also recognizing that the desire that you have is valid and you can align it with all this material reality. So you are going to achieve it. There is no way you won't achieve it. You have the firm will that the Magician lends you to arrive at concretizing that. So I would tell you, of course, that this that comes appears to indicate to us that you are more than ready and prepared, and that you have to understand that the path is clear. There are optimal conditions for you to be able to achieve it. To that, we are going to add the accompaniment of your guardian angel. I feel that your heart is also deeply connected with all this. So there is no doubt, yes, the energy helps you a lot because the universe is creating with you the possibilities that you have within your reach to create the reality of your preference. The celebration may be occurring because it stems from the announcement of an engagement, or perhaps because the specific situation that connects you so deeply to this other person is currently carrying a tremendous amount of weight in your life. It is a moment that feels truly significant, anchoring your emotions and bringing a profound sense of purpose to your journey forward right now. This carries significant weight because things are certainly settling and taking shape. Because if the Magician is present, it is a valid situation for you, and furthermore, it is very firm. So imagine that there is the Lover's card and there is the Three of Cups card. So you will be making a decision based on love, feelings, and values. You are either feeling very hopeful about someone and that person is truly aligned with your life purpose. Because beyond it being something material, it can also be emotional and everything in between. It really carries a lot of weight when things are finally falling into place. Or everything, because the Magician obviously covers all areas of life, but you also have a card that has a fundamental weight in what is a relationship or the decision that is taken based on it to make this work. So you will start to live a very different stage, or at least headed toward what you want. Because really what the Eight of Wands also does is awaken passion, stoke this relationship, and make it work. So be that as it may, it is a stage where this person appears who is also that energy that renews, that fresh energy of the Eight of Wands. You feel an intense attraction to this person, but they are clearly just as drawn to you. You connect deeply, and naturally, that shared experience transforms you both. It is a powerful dynamic that makes a profound shift in your lives truly possible. And you entered into very intimate contact with that person from an effective place, but also from another type of place that makes you feel a happy experience, because it really is like that. Remember that the angel had told us. And if I don't tell you now, no, the Three of Cups told you that they were moments also for you to enjoy, for you to connect with pleasure. And the Lover's card comes out and is that it is also enjoying an experience that provides growth from what is the interaction with this person, from something pleasurable. It may also be that you are about to have a clarifying conversation with this person regarding this relationship. Because imagine that if you are going through some type of challenge, problem, or blockage in the relationship, and there is a Magician, and there is an Eight of Wands, and there is a Page of Pentacles, surely what arises for you is an arrangement with this person. If this person is already in your life, there is an intention from both sides to work things out, to adjust, and to understand that if you are feeling like you are at a crossroads, that is precisely why there's a lack of clarity as you weigh your true desires. And you have to make an important decision, one that puts your true desires, values, and feelings on the table. They're all being weighed so you can obviously choose what this relationship could become. What I also understand here, is that there are no strings attached at all, no conditions coming from your side, and none coming from the other person's side either. In other words, both of you are approaching this freely, without pressure, without demands, and with a much more open, sincere energy. Apart from a lot of mental clarity, because the Queen of Swords is there, and especially if there were doubts on your part. Regarding this relationship or this person, the same. That person may be making a decision of great value and great weight that makes it possible for you to also begin to have a calmer relationship in the sense of calmer, I would say, more true or authentic so that you have no doubts. Yes, this person can bring you a lot more clarity and help you step out of the confusion that their own behavior may be creating for you, for example, you know? It's as if this person could help you see things more clearly and understand what's really going on instead of staying stuck in all that uncertainty. Now, imagine that there are two very powerful cards regarding decisions and the mental clarity that you are needing to have at this moment, taking into account those changes that you are going to make or those changes that you are going to carry out according to what is coming, right? So the Queen of Swords opens a process for you. It opens like what it is, a spectrum, a door to what could be absolute wisdom so that you see things with much objectivity, and much clarity. If there was any communication misunderstanding with this person, I can assure you that things will be fixed based on the truth. So you will have no doubts about acting in accordance with what is presented in this conversation, first of all. Second, if this person appears, if this person is new, if this person enters your lives, you're going to relate also from clarity and security, meaning convinced that this person is going to be seen, is going to show themselves that this person offers and contributes to what the bond is to create with you from integrity. It's telling me that you are connecting with a purpose. That purpose has to do with a greater good, or also obviously in the particular, because the Queen of Swords also makes sense with justice. So I think that here, even though you're more in tune with what could be a professional purpose, a study purpose, or a work purpose, you're still very mentally clear, very focused, and you know exactly what you want. That gives you a strong sense of direction because you're not approaching this from confusion, but from real clarity and a solid inner certainty. Since the Lover's card is there, you are not going to let yourself be carried away by what could be the feelings that could be causing you some confusion, especially if this has been going on for a while and you already went through a similar situation with this person or with another relationship, and today life puts a new relationship in front of you, right? Let's see what the angels tell us as a final message for you. Well, here it is telling us that the guides are there. They are assisting you from a form of invention, meaning it is like you are also in a moment where you are trying to do quite a few new things. And that goes hand in hand with the proposals that you are going to receive. Here they are guiding you clearly. The message from your guides is the one that the guardian angel also told you no, we are assisting you because they are preparing you for what is coming. In some way, no, the invention has to do with adapting yourself to something that may be totally new. It may be that you feel that some of the areas of your lives are adjusting in some way, but at the same time, they are transforming. And that would imply for you what is a transformation. That is why you have the possibility to innovate, to make that invention from what is the energy of the magician, which points to what is a very great possibility. So let's trust and let's decree, Sagittarius, so that this situation arises.